Ooh, starting with a train?
Starting with a motherfucking train.
It gave me the willies a little bit. Which is appropriate since we're doing our supersized October catch-up.
Yes. Finishing off a little bit of Sci-Fi September, and then moved into Season of the Bat.
Yes,
Vampires have been
the focus this year. Moved away from werewolves. A little note on that before we get into all that is that even though this has been the season of the vampire, I just keep thinking of seasons we can do later. I'm just like, there's Frankenstein, there's witches. I'm pretty excited about witches.
Season of the Witch.
I'm thinking Season of the Witch, except we can't do it next year because I was equally excited about Season of the Sequels.
Yes.
There's movies I just didn't watch this season specifically to watch them in Season of the Sequels.
There were some movies where I watched and I was like, you know what, I might try to finish it. But now with October being so close to being over, it's like I might just save
Season of the Sequels, buddy.
Save it for the sequels.
Season of the Sequels. But yeah, I feel you. We got a little catch up to do. The way I'm thinking, I'm gonna do a little preface with I'm gonna get my September shit out of the way.
That's what I was
probably my TV shows, and then I'll dive into my October. That's what I'm thinking for me.
That's what you're thinking.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess.
And you said you got a lot of trains, so we got a lot of trains.
A train was in Let the Right One In.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Very brief. It kind of just was like a shot of a train passing. But
oh, okay. But, I didn't know that's how we could go back to past episodes and probably edit some. Be like, we do have a train.
As long as there's like a train.
I saw a train. There were tracks.
Well, tracks don't count.
No, goddamn it, that's not a train. No.
So, and I was thinking about this on the way here. Where do we fall on subways? Because technically, they're just underground trains. Well, I don't.
Buddy.
Consider them trains.
Well, that's a you problem because they're trains. So
I know. I get caught up on the technicality.
You best believe if I watch the Midnight Meat Train, I'm gonna say it's a train movie, even though it's all about a subway.
Well, then technically, I have another train movie. If this is,
did you watch Midnight Meat Train?
Well, no.
Oh,
I just watched a movie that has a subway in it.
Unless it's a restaurant, in which case I would not count it to be a train.
Silly. You're a silly guy.
It's been a while.
But yeah, we can get into that one later since it's part of my October movie. Well, this is also, we should announce the podcast.
Oh, shit.
Phil and Chase watch everything.
Okay.
Woo!
Rusty.
And I think we said this is episode 38.
Yes.
And more than likely will be 39 as well.
Yes. Possibly 40.
Possibly 40. So we'll see where this lands, but this is as of right now 38, and I'm Phil.
Hey, and I'm Chase. And,
we're back,
and the train is gone, and we are back, and this train is leaving the station. That's right. So, do you want to start? Do you want me to start?
I can. Okay. I don't know if I watched Spring.
Spring, okay. All right, let's do it. Spring.
Well, Moorhead and Benson,
which
I feel like they should have just flipped it.
Oh, is that what it says in the credits?
Yeah.
Oh, I usually hear people say Benson and Moorhead.
Because it just flows better.
Because it flows better,
yeah. But it does say Moorhead and Benson, which is not my design. They consciously had to make that decision.
Aaron Moorhead must be an asshole.
No, I have to be in front. It's like, damn. But watch Spring. It was decent. I enjoyed it. It was a nice little love movie.
That it is. That's why I like to watch it on Valentine's Day.
It was kind of, I feel like a little extreme, like that he felt the need to flee the country.
Oh, over the trouble he was in?
Yeah. He punched a dude in like he lost some teeth.
Right.
And he was going to go to jail for it.
Yeah.
And he was like I gotta go.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, his mom also died, so it was kind of just like to get out there, but still, I'm like, damn.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I guess I'd never question it. But, I feel you now that you're pointing it out like that. Yeah. It seems like a bit of a overcorrection.
God forbid you spend a week in jail. It's not like you killed the guy or something. Right. But yeah, that was cool. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was a neat little story.
I don't know if it's my favorite movie of theirs.
I didn't suspect it would be.
But it was cool.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. So,
where would you put it? I'm guessing Synchronic is your favorite.
Yeah, I'd probably.
So much hesitation.
I'd probably put it as my favorite.
Now, so then my question would be: so Resolution and Spring, was that looking like?
I almost want to put Resolution over Spring. I might have Spring as my bottom. As of right now, I think if I were to do
including the Endless,
I would put the Endless as second.
Oh,
I would say
no kidding.
I would say Synchronic, Endless, Resolution, Spring.
Wow, I gotta rewatch the Endless now.
I really enjoyed it, and as a matter of fact, since we're already talking about it, it's my next movie on my list.
Oh, perfect.
So I did also watch the Endless, and I fucked with it.
Okay,
I fucked with it pretty heavy. I get like a combination of two things that I enjoy. I enjoy cult movies.
Yes, you do.
And I enjoy a time loop. And
yes, you do.
And that's what that movie is. So I fucked with it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that the people from Resolution came back.
Yeah.
And they had their little moment. One scene that's really sad is like they're talking to who I'm assuming was dude's wife.
Okay.
And like, because they said something about they had a boy and she was looking for her husband.
Mm-hmm.
And so now she's also caught like in this time loop, essentially also looking.
Yeah.
For it was just sad. I'm like, damn. But yeah, it was cool. It was interesting.
Number 2. Goddamn. I'm really gonna have to. That one struck me. What a start! What a start!
Well, I guess we were talking about how this was going to be full of hot takes. I guess that's. I hope
people are ready because this is going to be a good one. I think. Damn. Yeah. Well. Okay. Well, I'm going to rewatch The Endless.
I did give it back.
Thanks. I'm surprised you didn't keep it number 2. Goddamn. But no, Spring. I feel like I sometimes feel like Spring's my number 1 of theirs. That was just off of, I think I've only ever, Spring I think is the only one I've seen more than once. I've seen all of them one time, except for Spring. I saw it 2 times. But yeah, I would almost say Spring's, just off the first go, was my favorite, I think. Although Synchronic, it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. It's good. Yeah. But I just thought, Spring is like very touching and very weird.
It was weird.
Very like, it's just like, it's really just a very interesting concept. Like, I don't know. Like, it's one of those, like, when you're watching movies and you have to think, like, man, if I was in this situation, that was a situation that I'm like, weird situation to be in. For sure.
Yeah.
And to be like, but you are pretty hot, though. I mean, that's kind of what it came down to.
Yeah.
He was, like, having a good time, but she was, like, playing with her food a little bit. She knew what she was doing.
She just needed his semen.
That's it. Like, literally.
Yeah.
Like,
that's why she was like, let's just go back to my place. I'm just trying to bone. And it's like, let me take you out to dinner first. And she's like, fuck the dinner.
Fuck the dinner.
Let's just come here now. And she's like, no. He's like, pussy. And then just left. And then he's
like, no, I want to be in love with you.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to work on this farm until you fall in love with me, I swear. And then got in trouble with the cops there, too, because then he was running for immigration. Yeah. Oh,
I guess the thing that I loved the most about Spring was, like, it just felt like, it's, I don't know, it's just like the vibe of that movie. It's just such, like, a down-to-earth feel for such, like, a crazy story, almost to the extent where you could believe it. Like, you're almost like, damn, this guy went through all that? Like, that's crazy. Like, it's
his
just
girlfriend's a monster,
literally. Like, man, I thought I had it bad. Fuck. It's just like, that's just crazy. but I just love the main character, that actor. Like, I feel like he's a pretty underrated dude. Pops up here and there.
It's not that I didn't like the movie.
No, I'm just talking. Since we're on the topic, like,
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm the other host. I have thoughts on these movies too. Fucking,
I can say what I want. God damn it!
God damn it! It's because I didn't watch it this time.
Let me speak.
Let the man speak.
I have a good podcast voice. Let me use it.
Yeah, the people gotta know. Oh shit. No, I like Spring. It's pretty good, I guess. I like the actor. He was a good actor. I like his character. He's the relatable guy. It's just like I bought it. I bought into it.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
You're gonna go back and rewatch all of them, and you're
just so that I can fucking get a word in.
You know what? Yes, I'm just so you can get a word in. Just like, yes, Spring is still my favorite. Well, that's fine.
Or it goes to the bottom of my pile, which is wild because the Endless is on the bottom of my pile. So much to the extent that when I asked you that question, I was literally just assuming.
You're like, well, where's Endless? I'm like, oh, I enjoyed it.
I wasn't even asking because I just assumed it was number 4. I just assumed it was in your last spot. And so when you hit me with the 2, I was floored. I'm like, oh, we're starting this way.
You got to double take and take your glasses off. Like, what did you just say?
Twists and turns, I swear to God.
Oh. The Endless.
Well, I guess the only question I have now is, did you watch Something in the Dirt?
Something in the Dirt now.
Yeah, that's the next. Moorhead and Benson.
Yeah. Did it come out somewhat recently?
Yeah, within the last few years. I think it's on Hulu, or it was last I knew.
I'll look for it. Is that the only one I haven't seen of theirs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
And I guess. Well, yes, yeah. Of the movies, yeah, because they did like some of the Marvel shows and stuff.
Yeah, well, I've seen all those.
Yeah, well, I think you and I have both not seen the same thing that they did, which is the new season of Daredevil. Born Again.
Yeah. I haven't seen everything. I lied.
Yeah. Oops, sorry. See, twists and turns. Keeps you on your toes.
So now I have to, I guess I'll just speed through season 3 of Daredevil just so I can watch season 4. Because I'm on season 3. I just never finished it.
So am I. So, yeah.
So.
Okay, well, speed running Daredevil season 3. You got it to look forward to. Awesome. So I guess I was gonna say I could double up my final 2 from September, but it also kind of feels weird because they're so drastically different from one another.
I feel you. You don't have to.
So I guess the first one, a little leftover from Sci-Fi September, was the Belko Experiment.
Never watched it.
Well, hell.
Because isn't that the one where they like it's violent and then they go it's
yes.
set at an office and they start killing each other for whatever reason.
Yes, it's very much like one of those like battle royale kind of scenarios or whatever.
I'd be interested to watch it.
But James Gunn wrote and produced it and has a lot of his usual suspects in it and stuff. And the first time I watched this movie when it came out in 2017, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good, at the time. Second time watching it, I think there's a lot of factors going into this. And this is part of we haven't had the chance to catch up in like a month. So it's just like, this is how my shit started with these movies. I think after I got sick there at the start of the month, I was just in a very weird headspace.
Yeah, because you texted me.
Yeah, and I just was like, and I'm still, I don't know, I feel like I'm getting my way out of it, but it was heavy after I was sick for like a week. Right. It was like I was shitting for like a week. It was awful. And so I was just like, oh, this shitting ain't good for a man. I'm just like, it's got me going crazy. So, but it was just like that.
See, like the toilet spitting like in your dreams.
Fucking hefflumps and woozles are dancing by. Fucking, Oh, I lost it with the heffalumps and woozles.
Oh, you were shitting.
Oh, I was shitting, and you know, I'm not the kind of guy who like I don't plug in to the world like that, but I let it in a little more than usual.
Yank that cord right the fuck out.
I let it in a little more than usual, and I was just seeing a lot of the shit that was going on in the world right now, and and I'm just like I'm just such a softie. I'm just such a sensitive guy to things, and I think it was just this like influx of seeing so much of it in one go, and just like feeling so heavily about it. And just feeling like a little helpless of like, what the fuck do I even begin to do about these situations like that are, you know, happening in our own backyard, you know, not even to mention like, you know, the global issues, but like, you know, right here in our own backyard, it's just fucking crazy, dog.
It is crazy.
And it just put me in like a weird headspace. So then I go and I watch something like the Belko Experiment. And I just did not have a good time. I just was like, I just had the look on my face the whole movie. just like, I was just like.
There's a movie where I pretty much had that expression for like the whole back half of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just was like, God, this is hitting me in all the wrong places this time around. Like, nothing about it seemed entertaining to me. Nothing about it seemed fun. And we've talked before. Like, sometimes movies be lacking fun. And
what's that word? Fun.
something like the Belko Experiment. Because the thing is, James Gunn did not direct it. And I get it, because he was like going through a divorce at the time and all this shit, and he's just like, he didn't want to work on a movie that was so violent. It's a violent fucking movie, bud. Like, and it does lack, like, I almost feel like if James Gunn had directed it, he's able to bring a certain levity to it, I guess, like a certain level of fun that's necessary for something like this to be digestible. But in that moment in time, watching Belko Experiment, I was just like, I'm just not super into watching innocent people kill innocent people right now. Like just watching fellow human beings just being turned on one another because of some higher power that says like, hey, you got to kill each other or we're going to do it for you.
Yeah.
And it's just like, this was not the move. And it only made that headspace even fucking weirder. and I just like felt so uncomfortable watching it this time around. I was just like, damn, what a bummer. But that, I don't know, because that was at the very end of September, and I kind of felt like it set the stage a little bit for my October to come, because October with horror movies is a very violent genre. So I'm just like, I don't know what this year is looking like for me.
It can be, I guess, depending on what you're watching.
Spoilers to let people know what happened as I moved on. Because, there's going to be a lot of violence in horror movies and stuff. And it's just like, as I was making my way through it, I realized, like, what I don't want to see is the innocent people versus the innocent people. Like, it's one thing when it's like I don't know. I'm very like, give me good versus evil. Yeah. You know, like give me good versus evil. Like that's what
not
I want,
just like,
you know?
People being forced to.
I'm not saying I don't want to. That was going to sound weird. I was like, not that I don't want to see innocent people die, but it's just like
something about the pure going. It's just really, really just makes me happy.
I've watched plenty of slashers this year, and even the vampire movies. All these innocent people die, and this doesn't bother me because like all these other things are forces of pure evil. They're monsters. They're forces of nature. Like there's no fucking getting around it. And it kind of set the stage for everything to come. So to completely whiplash around from the Belko Experiment, I ended September on the movie that was going to save comedy this year. The reboot of The Naked Gun. I thought the trailers looked hilarious. That I love.
You were excited for it.
I love like that airplane sense of humor.
Yeah.
And like the original Naked Guns, I've never seen them. But I know that they were made by the same guys that made Airplane.
You'd probably enjoy it.
I probably would. And now I'm almost wondering if I wouldn't enjoy them more than this fucking movie I watched, because I really did not laugh much, Phil, if at all. It was kind of like sad how much I wasn't laughing.
That is kind of sad.
It was a movie that was so silly. Like I told you, I don't know if you ended up watching it or not.
No.
Because it was like...
Your review enough was like, if he feels like I won't like it, then I know.
I mean, let me put it this way, to really put the nail in the coffin on this one. When I texted you and I said that, it's like, there are often times where you say that, like, you're just not into, like, silly, stupid, like, goofy humor like that. And I think to myself, oh, you curmudgeonly bastard. Like, it's just like, to have a little fun, why don't you? You know, just like, what's a little stupidity every now and then? Like, we do stupid shit. We like stupid shit. But then I like watching
levels to it.
Then I'm watching this movie, and I'm like, no, don't watch this movie, Phil. Like, just don't do it. I'm watching it. I'm like, this is exactly the type of shit that Phil is like, I'm out. He's like, I'm not going to sit here and watch this with you. And I just, it's been a while now. And because I didn't enjoy it, I didn't really like commit it to memory much. But like, there's like a whole bit where like he meets the bad guy for the first time or whatever the case is. And they bring up the Black Eyed Peas. And it's like, I'm laughing now, of course, but it's like I'm just laughing at how stupid it is, because they bring up the Black Eyed Peas and they're both like big fans, but they're giving all this dialogue like it's like the most serious shit in the world. But all they're doing is just listing the members of the Black Eyed Peas. I'm like, what kind of a joke is this? Like, it's just like, it's just Liam Neeson and this other guy going back and forth like, Will.I.am, Apple App, you know? And it's like, and then it did get a little giggle out of me, I guess, but he's like, and don't forget Fergie, he's like, I wouldn't, the Duchess, you know, but it's just like, just so stupid, but it's like a mile a minute too. It's just constant stupidity. There was one joke, the one joke that really got me, because it was early in the movie. So I'm like, oh, here we go. Yeah. You know, they walk out of a meeting, the Liam Neeson and his partner, and he's like, well, it just goes to show you can't fight City Hall, or you really can't fight City Hall. And the guy goes, no, you can't. It's a building. And I got a good chuckle out of that. I was like, that's pretty fucking funny. But then that joke was like the basis for the rest of the sense of humor in this whole movie. Like, it's almost like you making your smart ass comments to people when it's just like, you're just clearly cracking jokes that are so obvious and stupid that it's just like, shut up, Phil. It's just like,
okay,
it's just like, all right. It's like, you're being semantics. God damn. And it's like, literally this whole movie is just that. And like, they had a lot of that in the trailer where like, you know, Pamela Anderson comes in. He's like, please take a chair. And she goes, thank you, I will. And she walks out of the room with the chair. And it's just like that the whole fucking time. Like, just nonstop, like, just taking everything so literal, I guess. And it's just like, this was not for me. This was not for me. It was just like so overly silly.
I'm sure some people enjoyed it, but
Steve loved it. He went and saw it twice. As far as I know, twice, maybe more in theaters. He really enjoyed it. Sorry, Steve.
It happens. Yeah. He would love to get on the podcast to debate.
Me, yes, please.
He loved it.
Please, I'm making sure he listens to this episode.
Just send him like this clip. Yeah, I'll probably never watch it, but
hey, don't or do.
I have to watch everything, so eventually I have to watch things I don't like.
Maybe I'd be shocked another time on this podcast.
I'll have like a naked run marathon and just torture myself for like a week.
That's a good name for that marathon, a naked run.
A naked run, yeah. Not a naked mile, so people don't get confused.
Imagine if you came out and you're like, yo, have you guys seen that Naked Run movie? And they're like, you mean the Naked Gun? You're like, what the fuck have I been watching? It's just some dude running with a schlong.
This is 28 years later. Apparently that was a real big complaint for people. Too much dick.
That's what I hear. Haven't gotten around to it yet.
I tried.
I had one more week in October, so I can still.
I will say I tried. I was on Netflix and I saw I was on there. went to click on it, and I was like, oh, you have to upgrade to the what? I'm like, ain't that some shit? So I'm gonna go on a little tirade where it's like, it's one thing to charge someone to pay for ads. Don't put something on there and be like, you can't only watch this if you pay extra money. Don't make movies like exclusive to like higher paying members. That's just kind of bullshit.
It is. If you got to sit through the ads, it's just like, come on.
Yeah, if you want to pay extra to not have ads, that's cool. But you shouldn't have to pay extra just to be able to use the service.
Right.
So that was my little rant. Yeah. I think it's dumb. Because now I can't watch 28 Years Later without, like, renting it.
Let the man watch 28 Years Later.
Yeah, come on, Netflix. I'm talking to you.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Corey brought this up one time. I think he was trying to watch The Walking Dead or something like that. And that was another one where they were like, no.
I heard about...
You can watch that for money.
I heard that was a thing, but I guess... I never tried to watch anything that I didn't have access to. Right. So when I did, it infuriated me. Because I did want to watch it. Because I saw the trailer for The Bone Temple.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And I was like, I need to watch the newest one. And can't do it. I'll find a way. Yeah. They won't stop me forever.
Your local library.
I've been meaning to go.
There you go.
I've been meaning to go.
There you go.
So, I'll find you.
I will find you.
I will watch you.
Big swinging zombies.
Running around scaring people. What's wrong with you?
Well, that's how I ended my September.
I have 2 more things kind of connected to end my September.
Shit, let's hear it.
I watched Marvel Zombies.
Okay.
Based off of your recommendation. Yeah. And I even went back and rewatched the episode.
Oh, okay.
On What If beforehand just to give myself a little primer.
Nice.
And I enjoyed it.
Well, good.
I thought it was fun. I get what you're saying with the ending.
Yeah.
That was kind of like, I don't know.
Don't know about all that.
Yeah. I don't know. Do we need to do that? Like, what's going on? Because now you need to make a second one.
Yeah.
Not going to leave me on like that.
Yeah. It's like, you're going to do me like that? It's like, now you know. Listen, you didn't have to do me like that. I would have watched season 2. You didn't have to do it like this.
Yeah. It's kind of fucked up.
Kind of fucked up, Marvel. But whatever.
You know. But, hey, whatever floats their boat, I guess. They're the ones in charge.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I also said fuck it and finished the last season of What If.
Fantastic. I was going to ask.
Didn't really care for it.
It was a mixed bag.
In general, I feel like I can't think of any episode I was like, yeah.
There was one for me that was like, yeah. And then the second one was more like, yeah. You know? The second one was the Shang-Chi, like, Western thing.
That one was fine.
But it didn't really go anywhere, in my opinion. And but the one that I really fucked with, like, hard was Ironheart, like, versus Mysterio thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was baller as fuck. I just thought that was, like, such an interesting idea, especially, like, I fuck with Mysterio as a villain. Like, I always have, like, since my early comic reading days. I'm like, yo, that's some crazy shit. And
the Watcher had to intervene.
He did. He's like, Jesus, Mysterio, what are you doing? And it's just like, what a crazy scenario that they really built out there. It's like, yeah, well, the Earth got all fucked up because the Eternals didn't go down the way it went down, and the thing emerged, and then Mysterio's like, well, hey, I could take advantage of this. And I was like, damn. This is crazy. I was like, that was like the one episode that season. Yeah, I don't know. They peaked in season 2. And They just didn't really.
So, as of next year, I'm going to start taking notes.
Okay.
With the movies that I watch. Because sometimes I forget things that I want to say. Because I remember the first episode was like the Mecha Avengers versus like the Hulk. And, like, I had, like, I think my joke that I wanted to make was, like, what it should have been called is like, what if the Power Rangers fought Godzilla? Because that's like exactly what the fuck it was like. I was like, what? I was like, what are we watching right now? You just took two different genres and just said, what if this was a Marvel thing? It's like, it's not. I was just like, it was just, yeah, that just kind of just blew my mind that they did that. And so then I kind of went to the rest of it just being like, okay, because I just...
Well, season 3 had the one with Howard the Duck, right?
Yeah,
that one was all right.
That one was fine.
I liked that.
I didn't think it was like, they were like bad. I just wasn't like...
Oh, yeah.
Blown away, you know what I'm saying? They're just okay.
Yeah.
They were...
I really feel like season 2 had such high highs that I'm like, okay, cool. Now we're getting somewhere. And then going into season 3, with it being the final season, I expected them to bring it all together a little bit more coherently. Like, because I feel like they did in the first 2 seasons. But then, like, by the end of season 3, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, at the end of season 3, it's like, hey, you remember that shit that was going on in season 2? Well, this is like...
Yeah.
The wrap-up. Like the whole Agent Carter and all that shit.
You know, it's the whole wraparound story that we've only done like 3 or 4 episodes across 3 seasons of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is your big ending.
Maybe you'll see them not Endgame, in fucking Doomsday or Secret Wars, you fucking nerds.
So,
my God, I hope so.
We'll see. We'll see what happens with all that.
Yeah, I feel you.
But yeah, that was the end of my September as well.
Hell yeah. Well, I guess before I dive into October, I had some TV shows I made my way through.
Oh, you did say you're going to talk about some TV shows.
I guess just to rip the Band-Aid off. You want to talk season 27 of South Park?
We can, since it did technically end.
It sure did. Quite abruptly, to the surprise of everybody.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I had to do a double take when I went to go turn on the episode because, I think I was... Because normally I would watch it at home, but I wasn't at home. So I went straight to work. So I had to wait until like I got home from work to watch it. Because normally I would watch it first thing in the morning.
Well, and look what happened.
And so, yeah. So then I already threw my routine off. And then to see that they were on season 28 already, I was
maybe
like,
if you got up that morning and watched it, we'd still be on season 27.
Like an alternate universe where Philip woke up at his house on this day and...
What if?
What if? That annoyed me too. But yeah, no, like, I don't know. I feel like to end it the way that they did, because at least... For the most part, there's like somewhat of like a story, right? And I feel like it was like abruptly just like ended because they're still telling the same story. It's still the same story arc, and now it's just like, oh well, now this is season 20. I'm like, well, that was like the worst season finale of a season. I'm like, if like that was supposed to be the finale, I'm like, damn, like
I'm almost curious.
It's funny that Kyle's mom freaked out when yelled at like the government of Gaza or whatever for the shit. But yeah, it's like a finale though. I'm just like, ugh. So
well, I already told you I don't know.
I'm not surprised that it's happening. I'm just not happy that it is.
That's kind of like in the grand scheme of looking at all this. I just feel like I like to think Trey and Matt would at least like be considerate to the fan base of South Park if they decide to just like hit the fuck it button on all this.
I don't think they'd be mad either. As a fan of South Park, if they like, because even for like past couple of years, I'm surprised that they're still doing this.
I think they want to be done. Like, it almost kind of feels that way.
Because I feel like this last deal of Paramount was like their last, okay, we'll give you 3 more seasons and audios.
But I'm almost like curious to see if they're fucking around and they're like, here's 5 episodes, here's 5 more episodes, we're done. And they take their money and run. And it's just like, I don't know. I'm curious to see if there's not some long game being played here. Because I definitely, I know I told you like with with what is now season 27. Like, that first episode when it came as, oh man, it was the talk of the town. It's like, what? Oh my God.
And we talked about like on news broadcasts.
Oh
and
yeah,
else.
dude. I thought this season was going to be a banger of a season. I just did not feel that way at all. Like, after that first episode, I'm just like, I don't know. This is all quite topical, I guess. And like, I don't know. It just
train.
But yeah. I guess that we'll see how that continues to unfold. Every other week.
Did you have a train movie?
Do I have a train movie?
Yeah.
Well,
you want to shout out?
Well, you've got multiple, so just go ahead.
The Devil Wears Prada.
Okay.
There's a train in that one, but we'll get to that.
Okay. Nice little sneak peeks to get you through the episode.
Yeah. This little foreshadowing.
Even if there was a train that rolled through one of these places...
You don't think so?
I didn't take note of it like that. I was just like hoping...
Well, because it's funny, because we do the bit, obviously, right? And as like I watch all these movies, I'm like, there's not really a whole lot of trains. Like just in general, like in a movie, like you don't see a whole lot of trains just passing through. Like, so like the fact that I'm like deliberately like looking like in the background and shit to see if I might even see some boxcars somewhere.
You got fucking sticky notes on the walls and string. You're like, where are the trains?
Dedicate like a whole week to the trains and just watch train movies like 310 to Yuma, Bullet Train, fucking.
Somebody will be like, man, I didn't know you have this shirt, and people are like, wow, I didn't know you cared so much about trans representation. But then they get closer, and the shirt actually says trains representation.
And the eye is like a train coming at you.
Like from down a tunnel. Yeah. No, there's not enough trains represented in films, you know. Did you know that Tom Cruise is in the most films with trains? He's big on train representation. No.
That would be funny though.
Now I gotta Google it. See how many. Now I'm gonna look at his IMDb, see how many trains are in there. Fucking. Anyway, any fucking way. God, the train bit, dare I say, goes off the rails from time to time.
It does.
But other TV shows, Peacemaker season 2 came to an end. I'm sure you didn't get to it.
No, I'm not yet.
So I won't get into all the details and shit, but it was fine. I was talking to Shep about it. I'm curious to go back and rewatch it now that I know what it is.
Right.
And there is no... Because I told him, I said, I almost feel like Peacemaker Season 2 kind of succumbed to the same thing that happened when WandaVision came out. Where, like, week to week, everybody was just speculating so hard on what was going to happen. And it's like, oh, man, it's going to be so big. Now, I will say this. Even though the old Jimmy Gunn, I'm a fan, but it's just like, I have to say this. I do feel like where James Gunn is to blame with things here is that I do feel like he said a thing or two that like gave people the reason to be hyped, because he really made a scene about these like last 3 episodes, and like he wasn't sending them out to any press. Like nobody had seen these last 3 episodes, and it's just like, oh, there's secrets abound. It's just like these last 3 episodes are gonna be fucking crazy. Well, I guess, it's just like by the time we got to those 3 episodes, like in the cameos and shit like that, it's just like they were cool and they were very natural to what was going on in the story. But like the way he I do feel like he hyped it up a bit. And I told Shep, I said, I feel like what's happening out the gate with this new DC universe is like the WandaVision thing, where it's like the expectation, the Star Wars thing. It's the expectation of like, well, I thought it was going to be this. Yeah,
and it's kind of, even like Marvel's having that problem too, of like everyone's like, oh, well, all this shit's going to happen now because they can do it. And it's
And like, I I liked it. I see why people were disappointed with like the finale, because it's definitely one of those where like the last episode feels like an epilogue to the finale. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, kind of
like it wraps shit up on seasons or on episode 7, but episode 8 is just like, all right, here's where everybody's at before we leave you till next time. And then, like, there were some reveals and shit in it, but I'm like, I don't read DC Comics, so I don't really know what this shit is. I had the internet explain it to me after the fact.
What did I miss?
Which is still exciting to me. Like, it's like, I don't read DC Comics, so why would I know, Like,
the little Easter eggs and shit that they have.
Yeah, so, I feel like a lot of Marvel I learned that way, too. Like, I read Marvel Comics, but, like, over the years, like, characters I didn't really know that well, like, I would do research. I'd look into it. I'd listen to the people on the internet tell me all the Easter eggs and shit and be like, oh, okay, cool, interesting.
Right.
But yeah, no, overall, I liked it. I mean, there's some like fucking stellar moments in this season. It is a good season. It's not what people expected it to be, I guess. But like, I don't know, from a writing standpoint, like very emotional. Like, so John Cena gives the best performance of his entire fucking life. Shep and I both texted each other. I forget which episode it was. I think it might have been that episode 7. And there's a scene that has become very, popular since then. But like, oh man, I texted Shep. I was like, I never thought in a million years that John Cena would make me cry. But God damn it, here we are. It's just like, he is just like, wow, Even to think about the scene, every time I do, I'm just like, wow. Nice. What a performance. Like, good on him, dude.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I am a fan. I've never not been a fan, I guess,
Yeah, I was a fan since the Marine.
Hoorah.
Semper Fi, motherfucker.
So yeah, I finished up Peacemaker season 2. Okay, I'll do this in a different. Okay, so finished that, and then just last night, in fact, Belle and I finished Poker Face season 2. Oh, what a ride! What a ride, man! Season 2 of Poker Face was interesting, because you haven't seen any of it, right?
Nope.
So, like, it's one of those shows where it's like supposed to harken back to like the old detective shows, where it's like each
noir
week
type thing, or
each week is a new mystery.
Gotcha.
But you got your character that you follow, and So with
your
the case,
PI or whatever the case may be,
with the case of Poker Face, she's basically a human lie detector.
Ooh, nice.
Like she just knows. She just knows when people are lying to her. And from like the very first episode of season 1, she gets into it with the mob. And there's celebrity guests on every single episode. It's kind of like, again, like hearkening back to the old days of like, oh, next week, it's like they got so-and-so on the show. Like, oh shit, and they stack it too. I mean, it's huge casts in these things. And so the whole first season, she's on the run from the mob. And then like maybe the first episode or 2 of season 2, she's still on the run from the mob. And then they just wrap up that storyline. And I did not see that coming, because it's the guy who made it is Rian Johnson, who did like the Knives Out movies.
Okay.
So it's kind of like his bag, It's kind of like taking those expected things and mysteries and then just like completely subverting your expectations. Every episode is set up in a way where it's like, usually the main character's name is Charlie. You don't see Charlie until after like the first like 20 minutes of the episode, more times than not, because you're just seeing whatever the crime is. Right. And you're following those characters. And then it goes to commercial break and you come back to old Charlie Cale, and then you find out like how she's been there the whole time. And like, how she kind of interweaves with these characters that we've met, and like, it's just kind of random how she just shows up in these places, and it's almost just kind of like fate that she's always in these places at these times. But yeah, dude, they wrap up the mob story, and I'm like, interesting. And then she's just on the wind for season 2. Like the whole first season, she's where she is because she's on the run.
Right.
In season 2, like very early on in the season, they're like, well, that's done now. And now she's just out there, just drifting in the wind. And she's just living this drifter lifestyle, just going from place to place, getting new jobs, doing this, doing that. Same as she was when she was on the run, but now she's just like more free about it, I guess.
Don't have to look over her shoulder necessarily.
Yeah, because that's like literally what she says to her. She's like, now I don't have to look over, like, what's next? She pulls out a map at the end of that episode, and then, she just heads out for the rest of the season, finding herself in a bunch of new adventures. John Cho was in one of those episodes, and I'm like, God damn it, I love John Cho. He's so underrated, man. He's so fucking good.
I do enjoy him.
But then the finale came, and I called something very early on in the episode, and then when it went down, because I kept saying it the rest of the episode, and Belle was like, how the hell did you know that? And I'm like, I feel like you'd figure it out too. Like, if you watch it, you would figure it out. You're like, I know where this is going. And I was just like, well, I'm like, that character is the character they're all worried about. But because she like reacts a certain way in a scene, I'm like, there's going to be a twist, and she's actually the bad guy. Yeah, well, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, she was. And so some shit goes down at the end, and Belle and I both were like, damn, I don't know how I feel about this. Because they set it up for a 3rd season, but it's kind of sad. I'm like, damn, we going to put Charlie back on the run just from like a different, like, I think the FBI is after her now. Oh, God. So now she's running from old Johnny Law instead.
Now she's most wanted.
And I'm just like, what the poor Charlie, like, cannot catch a fucking break. Like, wherever she goes, even if she tries, she just gets sucked into. It's a fun show. It really is. I thought when we were around the halfway point of season 2, I'm like, maybe I'd be fine being done with this after season 2. But then they ended it the way they ended it. I'm like, damn it, this is a lot of fun. I'd watch a 3rd season.
No, I might have to watch all 3 now.
If season 3 comes around.
Well, that is true.
Hasn't been renewed officially yet. We looked it up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we looked it up. And then, last but, well, I don't know, maybe least, the big one for October that, a lot of people probably watched was Monster, the Ed Gein story.
Yeah, that was the talk.
That was
for a little bit. People were like, you should watch it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, I watched it for a few reasons. One, Belle, that's her shit. She loves that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But even she did not care for this season. But I liked it more than the last 2 seasons, especially going into it with like feeling funky about shit. And I'm like, yay, let's watch a dude that wears bitch's skin and like, it's just fucking kooky and crazy and creepy. And like, old hometown Tyler Jacob Moore is in this show.
Nice.
And he happened to like,
because Belle did post about it.
Yeah. We he and I caught up like, I don't know, like a couple weeks before the show came out. I had no idea. I didn't know he was in it. I knew we would have watched the show anyways because, Belle has seen all of them and everything. But, he told me that. He's like, yeah, I'm in a show you guys might be interested in. And he told me what it was. I go, no shit.
Yeah, and, I am interested.
Yeah, no, he was great in it. He had a pretty meaty part, I feel like. I mean, I'd almost go as far to say episode 6 was like his episode.
Nice.
Like he really had like almost a whole episode to himself, which was nice. He played the sheriff. But yeah, the show as a whole, I don't know, because I watched Dahmer. I watched the first season, and that shit was just dark.
I never finished it. I watched like the first 4 episodes, and I just quit.
It's just dark, and it's just like this one didn't feel quite as dark as the last 2. I mean, yeah, it's still dark, but like, what really did it for me, what really killed this whole show for me, they were doing something interesting where it's like Ed Gein inspired all those horror movies. Psycho, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Silence of the Lambs. he was an inspiration on all three of those films. And so what they do throughout the show is like they go back and forth between not only the story of Ed Gein, but also like they get into a little bit of the making of Psycho.
Right.
And then like a little bit of like the making of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And they kind of go back and forth between those two things. Belle said she was confused by it. She didn't really like the jumping around like that a whole lot. I was intrigued by it because, you know, I know a little bit about the movie history of all these. So It was like interesting to kind of see that. But at the same time, I kept getting this feeling of like, I feel like they're painting really bad pictures of a lot of people in this show. But then what really took me out of it, even though I thought that was the most interesting thing, but what really took me out of it was when Belle, like very early on, looked up like the what's real and what's not, like what's just made up for this show.
Yeah.
Listen, I get it. I know after many moons of watching movies that like when you make a based on a true story movie, there's probably a lot of made up shit.
Yeah, you're gonna add extra
You're gonna add stuff. You're gonna subtract stuff. Like it just is what it is. But like I like to think that most people they do try to keep it like as faithful as possible. Most of the time. This felt not like that because she looked it up and like then I looked it up a little later, and when I started seeing the shit that was made up, I'm like, then why the fuck am I watching this show? I mean, there are full-blown things where it's like, I get, like, embellishing something or being like...
Yeah, because that's what I heard, too. Like, I heard that there is some shit that just never happened.
There's, like, a whole subplot, whole episodes dedicated to shit that never happened. That I'm just like, why the fuck am I sitting? I'm not interested in this. This is not what I came to watch. And the only reason I would be interested in this is if it was true. And it's not. And it's like, so why am I watching this? Or I told Belle, I was like, the alternative is if this whole thing was fake, maybe I'd be back in. But the fact that they're like, oh no, this is based on a true story. It's like, okay, incredibly loosely so, apparently. You know, it's just like...
It's more like inspired by a true story at that point.
Honestly, and that's really what killed the show for me, personally. I mean, it was well made, well acted, you know. Everybody's... I mean, they always are. Ryan Murphy shows are, you know... There's a reason he's been doing it for so long, but, like... Tyler was great in it, but, you know, I was just like... Overall, like... Structurally, writing-wise, I'm just like... it's not for me. No.
Yeah.
You know?
And that happens.
It does happen. But yeah, that does it on my TV shows and my September. So do you have anything straggling before October?
No.
No, hard no.
Nope. I'm right where my October starts.
Okay. Well, yeah, fuck it. Let's keep going.
Let's just keep it going. Quick question.
Oh.
Did you want to try to keep, like, did you want to just try to do all the vampire stuff in, like, one little bundle towards the end? Or we just kind of just want to talk about them as we go, and if they are a vampire, we'll just leave it that way.
We'll do that.
Okay, that's fine.
We'll do that. We'll just run it.
The first movie that I watched for October was a movie called Cobweb.
Okay. All right. Yep.
Have you seen it?
I have, I believe, if it's the one I'm thinking of.
Well, you'll know because Cobweb is the movie where this kid is hearing a knocking from his wall. And then he starts talking to this voice.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Weird, don't know what's going on here. I'm intrigued. And then it's like, it turned out to be a sister. That like his parents like put up in the...
Right.
Then she was living in the walls or whatever. And it was just weird. It was just kind of like a weird movie. He pushed the one kid down the flight of the stairs at school because he was getting picked on. And that was gnarly because then it showed the kid and his legs were all broken and shit. I'm like, oh God.
Oh God.
There was a scene that I called where they went to go eat dinner. And I was like, yeah, he poisoned the food. And And so then they're sitting there, and he's like kind of just playing with it. I'm like, oh yeah, most definitely. Put the rat poison that they showed in the beginning in there. And then the person I was watching was like, how did you know? Like immediately. I was like,
that's the kind of shit like
because he wants to kill his parents because they locked up his crazy ass sister in the closet.
When Belle asked me, how did you guess that? I just want to be like, because that rat poison is not the star of this movie. So why else would they possibly have given it so much screen time? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just things like that. It's like if you linger, well, there's your answer. There's exactly the clue you're looking for.
Yeah, and that panned over to it like halfway through the meal. I'm just like, well, we already knew that.
We know where this is going.
Well, why aren't you eating? I'm just gonna keep playing with my porridge or whatever the fuck they were having. And
poison porridge.
Then the dad put two and two together. I was like, I don't know why he didn't just call like 911. He was just like, why would you do this? It's like, we both know why.
Why the fuck do you think I would do this?
It's just weird. And I don't know. And I didn't
because like, isn't it like there was the element too of like the sister is believed to be dead, and like it wasn't it like didn't it take place on Halloween or around? Well,
Halloween? Like from what I understand is like there was like this there was like a whole subplot of this girl who went missing, and from what I understand, that like the daughter killed her. Or some shit. Like, she got out and killed her was how it was explained to me.
Well, because if I remembered, I thought it was something where, like, it ended up not even being his sister, but it was, like, it was the girl that went missing or something. Oh, there was something. I don't know. I know they were responsible for it one way or the other.
Yeah.
Or maybe they fed the girl to the sister.
That's what I'm saying. I think the sister ate killed the little girl, and she ate her or not. Another thing that really the Philly thinks it's a silly moment is she was like, well, go check the backyard. And so he takes a shovel and removes like a layer of dirt and then finds bones. I'm like, that's a pretty shallow fucking grave.
Erosion's a bitch.
He didn't really have to dig too deep for that one. And the person I was watching it with, it was like, well... He only had so much time. I'm like, still though, I'm like, that's still mighty convenient that his parents dug up the world's most shallow grave and hid a kid's body in there. But I don't know. And then like the ending kind of bugged me a little bit too, where it's like it kind of just abruptly ended.
Yeah.
Because like she was down, like they locked her back up in the little fucking hole in the garage or whatever the fuck it was. And then she's like, oh, I'll come out and I'll find you. And then like, and it's like going through all these like little montage, and then she like shows up behind him like, so is that the ending or is that just did that really happen or was
bitch,
that...
I said I'd find you.
I'm just like, what a way to end it. I don't know. Overall, it was alright.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like once the reveal of the sister happened, I kind of lost it a little bit for me. I'm like, you're telling me this bitch has been living in the walls for this, and then this is the first time he's heard about it?
Right.
I was like, okay.
Yeah. The thing with that movie, when I saw I didn't catch it. There was a lot of hype. There was a lot of hype to this movie the year it came out. It was one of the movies of that year that was like the scariest movie of the year. You know what I mean? Like it was. There's always at least a handful of those every year, and that was one in like 2022. I think it was. I finally got around to seeing it because even people I knew were hyping it up. They're it was fucking awesome, this movie. And I was like, okay, cool, Cobweb. And then it was like on Hulu. I'm like, yeah, I'll check it out. I was like, oh, well, that was a movie.
Choices were made.
That was okay, I guess. Like, I don't know. I often wonder this. There was a movie I saw back in like 2014, 15, maybe called Housebound. And it was the first movie I had ever seen where they did the whole reveal of like, because the whole thing was like, this house might be haunted. But then the big reveal is, no, somebody lives inside the walls. And at the time,
I think I remember you talking.
At that very first time I ever saw that, I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. And I often find myself thinking, would I have, because since then, every time I've seen it since then, I've never thought it was as good. Every single time I'm just like, I've seen this done better in other movies. And every time. And now I'm like, if I had seen one of these other movies first, would I have thought the same thing? Like, if I watched it in a different order and watched Housebound later, would I still have felt like Housebound landed it? Or was it just because I'd never seen that done before?
I guess my question is, how many times have you seen that done before?
Actually, upon this conversation, I'm like, this is kind of getting to be a tired trope, you know? Because I've seen it done a few times. I remember, I think it was that 2016 movie called The Boy. It was like about the doll or whatever. I was watching it with a group of people, and I'm like, motherfucker's living in the walls. And he was. And I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, I've definitely seen this done better in other movies. And then Cobweb came around and it was like, oh, they're living in the walls. Okay. And then there's some other movie I watched where the motherfucker was living in the walls. And I was like, all right, guys. Like,
I would have been more happy if it was just like the spirit of the girl was like talking to her brother and not actually just so alive living in the walls.
It felt a little convoluted.
Yeah.
It's like, is she a monster? Are the parents bad guys? Like, what's the...
Both. The parents were bad people that turned her into a monster.
You got me there. Fucking Cobweb.
Yeah. Interesting, I guess, but...
Yeah. Well, yeah. All right. Anything else on Cobweb?
No.
No. Well, my first movie of October was a rewatch. Hadn't seen this movie in a while. I watched Ready or Not. Yeah. Ready or Not.
I was trying to think of if I've seen it or not. Because it's either Ready or Not or like You're Next. I get the two confused.
Well, I hope I don't confuse you in a little bit. If
anything, it might give me clarification.
So yeah, we had a little bit of a theme because Belle was wanting to get into the spooky spirit as well, and you know she's pretty new to the horror movies, and so I think, we just watched Borderline not too long ago that had Samara Weaving in it.
I was thinking about that movie the other day. And I was like, Chase said I should watch it.
It was my favorite movie of September.
And I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah, well.
And so then I was like, well, I can always...
God forbid you fucking text me.
That, or I was just going to look up Jack Nicholson's son and then just look up his IMDb and just find it from there, but...
Yeah, fuck me.
No.
Ask Google. Your buddy Google. Yeah. Fucking... Ready or Not. Yes. So, Samara Weaving is in that too. And like, I pulled out some options for Belle. That's what she went with. And we kind of fell into this little theme of just like bad bitches in horror. Just like, you know, the elevation above.
Did you watch The Hunt?
Final Girl. No, but I definitely was like, yo, we should watch The Hunt.
You want to talk about badass girl?
Yeah, the baddest, in my opinion, probably. Hands down. It's like, who you picking in a fight? The bitch, definitely the chick from The Hunt, for sure.
Well, that's one movie I'd like to go back and rewatch. I think about it from time to time.
That's a good one. I would, if I was a film professor, that would be in my curriculum. I swear to God. It would be
the most fucked up movie no one's seen.
It's like, it's not even fucked up. Just from a filmmaking standpoint, there's so much in that movie that's like, now that's how to subvert expectations. Like that's how to zig when they think you're gonna zag. Like that's some crazy shit. And it holds up on rewatch too. You know, even knowing what's gonna happen, I'm like, this is still fucking awesome.
I think you're more excited for it the second time because you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, a little bit. It's just like. Especially, it's definitely one of those, if you're watching it with somebody who's never seen it, and you're kind of watching them. You're like, yeah, you think you know, but you don't, you know?
I'll have to add that to movies to show people.
Oh, for sure. For sure. All that being said, we watched Ready or Not. This is the one, so Samara Weaving marries into that family.
Right.
That's like got like this board game empire, this gaming empire. And Adam Brody's in it. Love some Adam Brody. Dude from Jennifer's Body. And he's in some TV show right now on Netflix with Kristen Bell. Can't think of what it is. It's like real big right now.
Yeah.
Nobody asked for this. Is that what it's called? Maybe?
Something like that, maybe.
Anyway, so he's in it. He's my favorite part in it. But yeah, no, Samara Weaving, she's so badass in this movie. She marries into this family. Tradition, they got to play a game the night of the wedding.
Yeah.
And she just so happens to pick like
Ready
the one card.
Yeah.
Which is hide and seek. The one fucking game you don't want to pull. Because they all hunt her down through the night, to try to... Because the element to this movie that I forgot that definitely kicks it up a notch, that makes it a lot of fun, is that, like, the reason they do this and the reason the family is so committed to doing this is that they believe that if they don't, they'll die. Because of a pact made with the devil a long time ago by a relative. Basically, part of that pact was like, and if you don't play the game, you will die. And so they're like, yeah, it's us or them, basically, when it comes to playing. Because there is the element of like, why do they do this?
Right.
And it makes for some fun shit.
So if she would have just pulled like Monopoly, they would just play the game.
They just would have played a game of Monopoly.
So like the only one of death is hide and seek,
which is like what's for sure.
That's that's crazy.
And because part of the movie is like the opening scene, you see like the guy who's getting married to Samara Weaving, and then Adam Brody's character, but you see them as kids during their like aunt's wedding, and they're playing hide and seek with the groom, and it's like they see fucked up shit go down. Then fast forward, like 30 years later or whatever it is, and like they're like, I think the mom, played by Margaret Qualley's mother,
nice.
Who I totally forgot was in that movie. And I was like, well, that's fun. Andy McDowell, I'll put respect on her name. But she, it's either her or the aunt. Somebody mentions like, it's not common. Because they're like asking like, what do we do in this situation? She's like, I don't know. I've only ever had to do this one time since I married into this family. And that was like 20, 30 years ago or whatever. This is not something that happens a lot. And it's like, yeah, well, ain't that a bitch? Because, other times people did just, part cheesy,
Right, yeah.
But so Samara Weaving just like fights her way through the night and just survives. And there's a sequel coming out next year, I think. And
is it Here I Come?
It should be, if they got any sense. If they learned anything at all from what was that movie? Now You See Me.
Yeah.
You know how fucking upset people were when they didn't call that next one Now You Don't.
Yeah.
But now the new one's called Now You See Me, Now You Don't. It's the third movie. You fucked it up.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
You fumbled it.
I have to watch this.
Now You See Me 2? Are you shitting me?
What is this?
Now you don't. Now I won't.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't either.
And I enjoyed the first one.
And I wanted to, because I enjoyed the first one, and Daniel Radcliffe was in the second one. I'm like, okay, I fuck with Daniel Radcliffe.
I've seen like one scene over and over again.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Where they're like passing a card back and forth from one another, while the police are like searching them.
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen that scene like 5 different times.
Oh, wow.
But other than that, I haven't actually watched the movie. So
Ready or Not was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I mean, I'd seen it before, but I enjoyed it again. And
I don't think this is the one that I've seen. I believe I've seen You're Next.
Yeah.
Because we watched it together.
I don't know, probably. I don't know.
Because
the last time I saw that movie was a few weeks ago. But before that was like 2013, 14. It was like the first time I ever saw it.
I don't know. When we talk about it, I'll
I actually don't know if we watched it together.
We might not,
to be honest, but
I feel like we did.
Yeah.
So.
No, Ready or Not, I enjoy it. I like those directors. They did the Scream reboot. And then, they're the Cast Her Down guys. Yeah. From VHS.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyways, back to you.
So that was Ready or Not.
Ready or Not.
So, one movie that I've watched that you've really been wanting me to watch for years is Killer Klowns from Outer Space.
Fucking A, it is.
I finally watched it. And enjoyed it.
Well, hey.
It was a decent time. Yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed it.
It's nothing more to say. Hey, man, you really wanted me to watch this for a long time. I know it's one of your favorite movies.
I feel like
it's pretty neat.
I feel like the small clown was my favorite of the clowns.
That tracks. I'd choose that for you.
The one that was on the little bike, and the dude fucked up his bike, and so he punched his head off.
Yeah,
that dude was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it was just it was a fun time. You told me about the bit with the sheriff, just refusing to let these people make a fool out of him, and
fuck you.
Yeah, until pretty much his dying breath.
Killer clowns from outer space. Holy shit! Just one of my favorite lines in cinema history, I think.
So that was fun, and then I was sad to see him die.
For me, fucking hits him at the water. Oh, it's just.
And then use him as a puppet.
And I was gonna say, I think for me, the scariest moment, probably the only moment that strikes true fear into my heart in Killer Clowns is when he fucking uses the sheriff as a puppet. I'm like, well, that is downright disturbing.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is the one that's pushing me over the edge, but it is. I'm like, oh, I don't like that.
It was funny as soon as they went to the police officer's house. I was like, I bet it's her ex or something. And then she was, and then there's that whole tension pretty much through.
Yes, but to Killer Clown's credit, and part of the reason I've loved it since the first time I saw it is I love the direction they go with that. Because in any other movie, it's it's constant tension.
Yeah.
To the point where you're like, God, I hope this new guy gets the girl, or man, I really hope the ex goes with the. But in this one, they do it for a little bit, and then they're like, fuck it, we got bigger problems here. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they become very respectful of each other and shit. I'm just interesting. I like the Terenzi brothers, the fucking.
Within the ice cream truck.
Oh, yeah. Just trying to get laid. So they buy an ice cream truck just to get laid.
Not the move to make, I feel like.
No, almost worked. But then I feel like it did work later with the actual clown alien chicks.
Yeah.
Whatever.
There's the big clown boobs or whatever.
Are you so-and-so's roommates? Oh, it's so funny. I love it. I've said it once, I'll say it a million times. I'll scream it from the rooftops. I love a Looney Tunes villain. I love it.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. They can do whatever the fuck they want to you. The shadow puppets ate people.
That was just wild. That was crazy. To see that happen, I was like, what the fuck? The little puppet show, that was funny. You told me about it.
Still, he's just having the time of his life at this random puppet show. Oh.
And wasn't the store clerk blind or some shit like that. There's that whole bit with the clowns in the store.
Yeah, he wasn't blind. He's just petrified.
Oh, just old.
He's just fucking shaking and what?
What's happening?
They're just fucking trash in the place.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
It's a fun time. I'm really bummed that I didn't get to go see it at the drive-in a couple weeks ago, but. Hey, maybe
that would be one I'd enjoy to watch in a different mind frame.
Oh, for sure. You know, for sure, 100%. Yeah.
Tried to, didn't work. So
if you're not getting stoned and watching Killer Clowns from Outer Space, then you're definitely doing it wrong. You're definitely doing it wrong.
Yeah.
It's one, I guess, the creators have. I don't know what the holdup is, but they've been trying to make a sequel for the longest time. People want it. Killer Clowns are having a moment. They're coming back around. You see them at Spear Halloween and shit. But this also reminds me, I got a question, Phil.
And I have an answer.
Sometimes this happens where we decide we're going to pop a question on one another in the middle of the show. I'm so glad I remembered this because this was from so long ago. Hey, Phil.
Chase.
What is, in your opinion, what is the best like clown in a horror movie? Like if you had to give a number one, like the golden trophy, like you are the scariest killer clown. Like,
that's tricky. Just because I feel like I can't think of a whole lot of killer clowns. I guess there's like 3.
Yeah,
that come
3 definitely come to mind
immediately. Which would be like It,
mm-hmm.
Terrifier because he's technically a clown, and I guess Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, to start. I mean, you get a lot of other.
You can do something like 31.
31, you get
which I never saw.
You saw Clown in a Cornfield. There's a horror movie Clown. There are
others.
There are others. There are others. There are movies that I haven't seen that I know. There's a movie literally just called Clown. That's about a killer clown.
Yeah, I'm not to say that they're not out there, but I guess my exposure to them were somewhat limited.
Oh, I feel you.
Off the bat, I'd almost just want to say It.
Makes sense. It makes sense why you'd say that. I get it.
But he turns into things you fear, so.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's bound to scare you.
Yeah. If you had to say, maybe I meant to phrase this question as your favorite. Not like the scariest, I guess. But what's your favorite?
What's my favorite?
Yeah, what's your favorite? Like if you had
I feel like the answer would just stay the same.
It's the same, yeah. Yeah, well.
Also not something I've given a whole lot of thought either.
I'm not saying I gave it a lot of thought. I thought about it in the moment, the one time. But it just kind of struck me. Honestly, the answer struck me. That's why I thought of the question. I was like, somebody's like, yo, what's your favorite, horror movie clown? Every fucking time. It's Killer Clowns from Outer Space, bro. They're fun because they do the clown thing good. Yeah. They do the killer thing good.
Yeah.
Not all of them do the clown thing good.
No.
I
mean, that is true. Like they are authentically
they are
clowns.
The most authentic clown killers there are. I'd make an argument for Terrifier. I might give Art the Clown a fair shot because he is a clown.
He is a clown and he's terrifying.
He is fucking terrifying. He is. But yeah.
Yeah, so
love a killer clown.
I'll have to search them out more. Did you want to go next?
Well, yeah, I will. And Philip, I'm actually very excited about this one.
Oh, okay.
Because this was my first new movie. I've never seen this one before. Watched it on Shudder. And it really helped solidify a lot of things for me as a horror fan. I love fun.
You do love fun.
I love fun. If that hasn't become fucking apparent yet, then I don't know what show you're listening to. I love fun, except for when I don't. We do like to make people cry and shit.
Yeah.
So it's just But when it's a time for fun, I love to have it. And Phil, we're at the tip of the iceberg. We're on October 1st, but so there's a lot of October left here to get into. A lot of fun to be had is what I'm getting at.
Oh yeah.
And I started it with a movie from 1994. It's as old as I am. It's called Mosquito. Now, Phil, if you had to take a stab in the dark as to what Mosquito might be about,
I would assume it's about a mosquito.
Oh yeah.
Is it infected in some way and is infecting other people, or
yes and no?
Or is it like a giant mosquito and it's sucking people dry?
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
All
yes.
right.
You would think it's called mosquitoes because there are a lot of them.
Gotcha.
But it was one of those movies. As soon as I saw it, I added it to my watch list. I'm like, because here's the other thing. I love fun. God damn it, Philip. I love monster movies. I just can't get away from it. In any way, shape, or form they come, I love a monster movie. It's just my bag. I know I've said this to you not too long ago.
Maybe that's why Spring's so high on your list.
Probably.
It's a monster movie.
It is. It's a fucking monster love story, bro.
Yeah.
Wow, beautiful. I love monster. And if I had to, our whole careers were nothing But monster movies, I wouldn't give a shit. I would not. I wouldn't give a shit. I feel like I would have so much fun making our monster movies together. We got some good ones, you know?
We do have some
and it's
good
because
ones.
I feel like I love them. I love monster movies. Case in point, Mosquito. I'm watching Mosquito, and it was one of those movies. It's like, it's so corny, even based just on like what it's about. And you can tell it's low budget and everything. It's like I almost wanted to hate it. Like as I was watching it, it's almost like I was looking for reasons
right
to have a problem with it. And God damn it, if it didn't just keep winning me over. I will say, I don't feel like this happens as often for me as it happens for you. Maybe because you just watch a lot of Margaret Qualley and movies and Anya Taylor-Joy movies and stuff. But the main actress in Mosquito took my heart away. I was like, such a cutie pie, and I was just like blinded by the 1990s. She was studying. No, she was trying to become a park ranger, is what it was.
Nice.
I'm like, we love a park ranger. We love a park ranger. And it's corny as fuck. It's as corny as you would expect it to be. But, like, it's kind of what made it fun, you know? Like, you got a fucking meteor crashes to Earth, and there's like an alien in it or something, and it's like crashed through its windshield essentially. But it's done it in like this like marshland near like these campgrounds or whatever. Fucking Mosquito comes and sucks the blood of this Martian and then becomes infected. All these other fucking mosquitoes become infected, and they all become just ginormous mosquitoes. Now, what I also love about this movie, really admire it, they might have only ever had one mosquito puppet. I don't know. They might have had more than one. I'd imagine they have more than one because they explode so many of them. So I like to think that, like, you know, it's one of those movies where like a shotgun blast equals an explosion. Yeah, just like
because they're full of blood.
Bits. You know, fucking. But yeah, I mean, it's just a fun movie with a lot of characters that you just want to kind of go on this adventure with. And it is absurd. It's insane. And when you see the swarm of mosquitoes come, it does almost make you think that they've got the one puppet and they put it on a green screen. And it's just like the one puppet like a bunch of times. But no, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. It was in the running for... I guess it still is in the running for my favorite movie of this month. Just as something I'd never seen before, I was like, you know, I'm gonna rewatch Mosquito one of these days for sure. I really had a good time with it.
Hell yeah.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
I will watch.
And in its own way, fits with the vampire theme.
Yeah.
Because they're bloodsuckers.
You know, I accept that.
Thank you. Good.
So now I'll watch it before the next episode drops.
Fantastic.
Because I'm sure it's probably like a nice, hour 20, hour 25?
Oh, yeah, it was swift. It was nice.
Yeah. I'm about to rack up a bunch of those.
Nice.
I
might do the same. We might just have a crazy week of...
you know, just... because it's fun, honestly.
Right. It's the fucking Halloween week. You gotta have fun.
So...
What's that word again, kids?
Fun. Sing it with me now. Just sing the fun song from the SpongeBob.
Yeah. I was thinking The Little Mermaid. It's very different, but it's like, what do you call it?
Well, they're both oceans.
Fun, fucking. They are both oceans.
Yeah.
Should collab. Yeah. Mosquito.
What do you... to the Bubble Bowl.
Yeah. Now I'm trying to think of what that fucking song was.
That's funny. I don't know either.
That's a bummer. People are like, we don't give a shit.
Yeah, too long of a pause. So that was Mosquito.
Yep.
Would 10 out of 10 would recommend. So
yep.
And I will watch it now that it's been recommended. I watched Holes in the Sky.
Okay.
Because we talked about it.
We did.
You lent me the DVD.
I did.
And I watched it.
Hey, awesome.
And you know what? And I enjoyed it.
Good. I'm glad.
I thought it was a fine film.
A damn
fine film. Yeah, I thought it was cool. I do think it's kind of wild that people would think that was a real story.
Yeah.
Not to say that they did like it wasn't a good job.
Right.
I'm just come on, guys.
Yeah.
Did you ever find them? Like, what are you talking about here?
Yeah. No, but we found his twin brother. It's the damnedest thing.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was cool. It was fun to see like the story progress, and I fucking went missing.
He sure did.
Fucking crazy.
He sure did.
They told you what was gonna happen. Guess what? It happened.
Yeah. They've been telling you the whole time. It's like this whole documentary is about that one event.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was good. I enjoyed it. Glad I watched it.
Good, I'm glad.
I feel like we already talked about it, so I don't feel like I really have too much more to add to it.
I hear you. I feel you.
But yeah, it was good. Hold this guy. Check it out.
Check it out. Well, this next one is in true contention for my number one movie of October.
Oh,
it's very possible. I have 3 competitors thus far. This is number 2 along with Mosquito. First of my year. Too bad we don't have sound effects. I guess I could edit it later.
You just make your own.
Oh yeah, I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't trust myself to do the bat squeaks.
Oh, I
for
can.
Year of the Bat.
Yeah.
I was like, are you feeling up to it? Are you feeling froggy tonight? Are you gonna? Okay, there it is. That's pretty good actually.
That's as close as you're gonna get.
I like it. So yeah, you're the bat. I was hoping it would come in again after.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's.
There you go.
You're the bat. Fucking. I watched Dracula, the OG Dracula.
Same.
From 1931. You also watched Dracula?
Sure
I
did.
love to hear it. Now, Phil, here's what I find very funny. Previously, on Phil and Chase Watch Everything, just last time, one could say we were talking a smidgen of shit about Universal horror movies and the way they might put one to sleep.
Yeah.
And so here we are at, I forget which one is older, this or Frankenstein. I think they both came out the same year, if I'm not mistaken.
I should know.
But fucking 1931. Bro, I loved this movie, dude.
It was fun.
I loved this movie.
There was no sleeping.
No, dude. I was
not
awake.
Even a snooze in sight.
No, I wasn't even thinking about a nap. I was in it to win it.
Yeah. I made the face because you guys can't see it, but he has like these wide, crazy eyes that he gives people.
Dude, Dracula?
Yeah.
He does. He does. He does. I did think that was funny. That he would constantly just be like, eh. And so that was kind of an interesting thing because like watching this movie, there's so much in it that like I could see watching this with like a younger crowd and then being like, oh God, this is so fucking corny. And it's like, it is, but it's like 1931, like, come on, cut them a break.
Yeah.
But there were moments in this that I was like, wow. And like in those magic movie moments where I'm like, I was just a kid transported to 1931, like seeing Dracula for the first time, being like, holy shit. Like I could only imagine sitting in that dark theater, seeing this movie for the first time and just being fucking blown away. Just being like, that was the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. This was the first time in a long time that I've watched a movie, like a long time, that I've watched a movie and I thought to myself, I would audition for this play in a heartbeat. and the moment that did it for me was I think it's Renfield. Is Renfield the one that's like he goes all mad?
Yeah.
And shit? Yeah.
Yeah.
So when the boat arrives and they look down and find Renfield at the bottom of the boat, like I'm like,
he's gone mad.
Oh my God, has he? I was like, dude, it was
he's like foaming at the mouth, crazy.
Dude,
like,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting here watching this.
Looked
I'm
feral. Like, how long was he left in that boat, dude?
I'm thinking, how long was that actor left in that boat? Because he is selling the shit out of it in 1931. I'm like, holy shit! Like, I was like, that man's actually gone mad. Like,
yeah.
I really was like in that moment. I'm like, God, I really feel like I've been sat down firmly by the shoulders by Dracula. And it's like, listen, you're about to get some cinema history, son. And I had to take it.
He hypnotized you. And
he
you
did.
Just sat there and just watched. Sat there and just watched it.
And I did. I was entranced. I was like, wow, I really. I was like, they got me. They fucking they glamored me. I was like, damn. Funny. But yeah, man, I fucking really liked it.
Same.
I was like, that's good shit.
I really did enjoy it. I thought it was good. So I guess to kind of piggyback off of you, I also watched Frankenstein.
Okay.
So I watched both of them. I watched Frankenstein first, and then I was like, you know what? I'll watch Dracula, and then kind of like do the Dracula versus Frankenstein, and kind of like go down that little rabbit hole. But yeah, I watched Frankenstein, and it's like everyone knows the story,
right? Yeah.
You know, so it wasn't like
where you been?
I was like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. But as I'm watching these movies, I'm like, I gotta fuck with these Universal monster movies. Like, obviously, I haven't seen The Creature from the Black Lagoon, so maybe they don't all hit.
Well, because if you remember both Creature and the Wolfman, I had no problems. Yeah. I mean, I really enjoyed them. You know.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed Wolfman. I feel like the only complaint I had was like it felt a little dated with the whole forcing you to love me. Right.
I definitely filed that one way back in my brain.
It's like, yeah, I won't take no for an answer. I was like, damn. Get a restraining order on you nowadays, but still enjoyed it, you know, obviously. So I'm kind of also curious to kind of go down this Universal monster trail.
Oh yeah,
that I've kind of started for myself.
Yeah,
and I feel like a lot of them are on Prime.
Yeah, most of them. Yeah.
So expect more to come on next episode with the Universal monsters.
I'm excited.
But yeah, no, they are good. I felt like watching it. I was like, I really do just love movies. You know, I don't care if it's from like 22 or 2022. It's like I'm going to find enjoyment if it's a good film. Yeah, no, I don't care if it's
like sometimes people will be like, oh, I didn't want to recommend something to you because I didn't know if it'd be your thing. Well, I like the medium, so it's like just fucking tell me what it is, and I'll check it out and decide whether I like it or not. You know.
Yeah,
it excites me. I get passionate about film, you know.
Yeah, and if I don't like it, I'll probably not say anything.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying though. I mean, like that's kind of what I was saying with watching Dracula. There's like a part of me that really felt connected with like cinema lovers, like near and far, like across time. I was just like, wow, okay.
Yeah, it made me want to go back and start appreciate more older films that I've neglected in the past.
I forget where I saw this not too long ago, but they were talking about Citizen Kane, and maybe I read it in a book or something, I don't know. But they were talking about like the first time you watch Citizen Kane, because it's always like, oh, Citizen Kane is the greatest movie of all time.
Yeah.
It's like the first time you watch it, you're like, oh, I get it. You're like, you think it's all just hype, and you're just like, nah, well, whatever. Okay, yeah. But then you watch it, you're like, oh, wow. I've never seen it. So, like, hearing that, and then, like, this experience with Dracula, I'm like, God, I gotta watch Citizen Kane. Like,
yeah, that's one on my list that I also have not,
recently kind of
watched.
Not as old, but just kind of like with classic cinema. I don't know if you saw, but recently after a poll, they've decided that the Shawshank Redemption is like the most favorited movie of all time. Like people
really enjoy that one.
People fucking love Shawshank.
You know, and the crazy thing is, I don't think I've seen that one either.
I finally saw it for the first time not too long back, but it shocks me that you haven't seen it. That's kind of crazy.
Why would it shock you?
I don't know. I feel like you like shit like that. It feels like your kind of movie.
I feel like I would enjoy it if I watched it. I just haven't.
Well, we'll rectify that.
Yeah.
It's more of a November movie anyways.
So. Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll do like a little like Oscar theme, like in December or something, and start watching like old best pictures and
I'll tell you, it's going to come up for me because I'm going to go down a little rabbit hole myself. I've been rereading a lot of Stephen King stuff. And I think as I go through my shelf and I read the books, I'm going to then watch any adaptation that was made of it after the fact. So I'll make it to Shawshank. You know?
Oh, yeah. I'll have to hurry up and finish Dreamcatcher.
You do, because I want to read Dreamcatcher again. No lie. I was just telling Gello about Dreamcatcher not too long ago. I'm like, wild shit.
Yeah, I know exactly where I'm at. I just need to...
Oh, yeah, you got to jump back in.
Just need to do it. Because I was hooked.
It's
from
crazy
from what I've seen so far. So
Stephen King's like, I was all hopped up on all sorts of shit writing this book. It's like, no kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding, bud.
A parent from like fucking page 1.
Oh, man. The shit weasels? Come on, Stevie.
Yeah.
But yet, don't get me wrong. I love it. Don't make it sound... not trying to make it sound like I hated it, because I had a good time.
I'm having fun with it so far. There's still a lot to uncover.
Yeah. But yeah, Universal monster movies.
Fun time.
Cinema history. Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
So I guess you did Frankenstein.
Yeah.
So come back to me.
I guess so.
Because we're probably coming up on a great severing point for episodes.
Oh, you want me to redo the intro?
Probably after this. I don't know what you have next, if it fits into anything, but this kind of, I feel like, completes something we were talking about earlier.
Let's hear it.
Might be a good point to stop. You're next.
Okay.
We're stopping on your next?
No.
We'll cut it off.
We don't know. I got one I can add to it.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I feel like it fits. I hope it does.
Oh, God, I hope so. Otherwise, what are we doing?
Talking about movies.
Well, true. One way or the other. You're next. Not to be confused with Ready or Not.
Which I'm pretty sure it's You're Next is the one that I watched.
It probably is. I don't know. But it came out... yeah, about 2013, 2014, I think.
Because is Ready or Not more recent?
Yes.
Than most, definitely.
Yeah, because this is the one where, like, the cover is, like, the dude with the, like, animal mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the guy who directed it was, like... a lot of the people involved were, like, the people who made the VHS movies initially, and fucking, like, The Guest. He went on to do Godzilla and Kong, those movies and shit.
Gotcha, yeah.
Adam Wingard is his name. But this was one of his earlier movies, and at the time I remembered, fucking with it just because I liked those guys. I watched a lot of their movies. And so I hadn't seen it in, like 10 years, I guess. This continued because after watching Ready or Not, I was asking Belle, like, well, what do you want to watch? She's like, I don't know. I was kind of feeling the bad bitches, like fighting the bad guys and just like handling business kind of thing. I was like, well, then I know exactly what we should watch next. And so I pulled out You're Next, and yeah, man, it was, see, unlike the Belko Experiment, this one knew how to have some fun. It knew how to have more fun. And, I definitely feel like I enjoyed it a lot more this time around than I did the first time I watched it. A little home invasion flick. But it has like, I don't know, it had a fun ending because it's like the brothers were like conniving the whole time. Like they're the ones that set all this into motion. And you're just like, oh shit.
That's definitely the one I saw.
Yeah.
Because isn't like the ending where like the cop walks in and gets...
oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Wait! Fucking, oh yeah. It's just like...
Now she has killing a police officer on her hands.
Yeah. There's not a good out for her. She's gonna have to go on the run. The sequel's just called What's Next. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. Not too much to add on You're Next, I guess.
Hell yeah, I did enjoy it as well when I did watch it. I guess not enough to remember its name of the title, but
right.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a good time, and I feel like it would be a good point to sever this off.
It?
Yeah, I don't want. I wouldn't count mine enough as a bad bitch.
Oh, you don't want to sully the ending?
No.
Okay. Well, hey, that concludes part 1, episode 38. Just so that there's no kerfuffles about it. All right. Peace.
Later.